Hagel announced the Pentagon budget for 2015 this week, and I want to lay out some of it. It is $495 billion. That is $113 billion less than what was targeted in last year's budget. And Hagel says the Army will be cut to fewer than 450,000 troops, the smallest army since 1940. Here is how Hagel defended these cuts.
This is not the military the President nor I want. It isn't the military that this committee or this Congress wants for America's future. But it is the path we are on, unless Congress does something to change the law.
Secretary, would you have resigned as Defense Secretary rather than preside over those cuts? And do you think they do to the nation's security?
Well, I don't know the answer to the first question. I think that the cutting the defense budget in significant ways right now is a serious mistake. You know, when we've cut the budget before, at the end of the Cold War, at the end of Vietnam, and at other times, it's been because we thought the world was going to be a safer place. At least we thought so temporarily at the time. No one can make that case right now. You look at the situation in Ukraine and our relationships with Russia. You look at the tensions between China and Japan and in the South China Sea. You look at Iran and North Korea. These guys are operating on the 20th century model of nation states. Boundaries matter. Strategic interests matter. Zero-sum game. I win, you lose. This is the way these countries look at the world. It's different than the way the West Europeans and we look at it. And frankly, the pace at which both the Europeans and the United States is cutting their defenses, regardless of what the facts on the ground in terms of the number of ships and number of planes, it certainly sends a signal that we are not interested in protecting our global interests.
Secretary Gates, thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure.